Want stronger legs? Even at 90, eat this every day. Surgeon reveals why. Senior health tips. To all the seniors watching, I've dedicated 4 decades, 40 years of my professional life to diligently studying the intricate processes of aging muscles. What I'm about to share with you now may not just surprise you, but it could very well profoundly shock you to your core. The widely accepted belief that most people lose significant leg strength merely due to the passage of time, simply because they are getting old after turning 60, isn't the full picture. In reality, a more complex and subtle chemical breakdown is taking place deep within your muscle tissues, a process that leading scientists are now referring to as silent muscle collapse. Consider this. A pivotal study published in the esteemed Journal of Geriatric Medicine unveiled a staggering finding. After the age of 60, the human body's ability to produce the crucial proteins necessary for repairing and effectively rebuilding leg tissue plummets by an alarming 99%. This drastic reduction explains why once effortless daily activities, such as simply standing up from a chair, ascending a flight of stairs, or enjoying a leisurely long walk, begin to feel increasingly heavy and burdensome. It's not necessarily that your legs are inherently weak in the traditional sense, but rather that your vital muscle fibers are literally starving, desperate for the specific nutrients they need to sustain themselves and thrive. But there's truly encouraging news on the horizon. Recent pioneering research conducted by scientists at the prestigious University of Tokyo has uncovered a remarkable truth. By consistently consuming certain specific foods every single day, you can literally awaken dormant muscle cells within your body, dramatically boost circulation in your lower limbs, and astonishingly rebuild lost strength, even if you are well into your 80s or 90s. In fact, participants in this groundbreaking study who incorporated these particular foods into their daily diets experienced incredible transformations. They regained a profound sense of balance, began walking noticeably faster, and saw their leg endurance restored significantly, all within an astonishingly short period of just 8 weeks. This powerful revelation means that your chronological age does not, and absolutely should not, be the sole determinant of how strong and vital you remain. What truly dictates your physical strength and mobility, it turns out, is the food you choose to eat. And what's truly shocking and often overlooked is that the typical diets of most seniors often consist of foods that are precisely the opposite of what their leg muscles actually crave and require. In this comprehensive video, we are poised to unveil the top 5 scientifically proven foods that can fundamentally rebuild leg strength, provide essential protection for your joints, and restore fluid, youthful movement, regardless of your current age. Make sure to stay with us until the very end, because food number 1 is unequivocally the most potent and transformative of them all, with studies demonstrating its ability to enhance muscle recovery and significantly improve blood flow by over 99% in adults who are over 90 years old. For those who wish to delve deeper into the scientific evidence, all the research and medical studies referenced in this video can be found meticulously detailed in the description box below, should you wish to explore them further after watching. Before we fully immerse ourselves in these incredible dietary revelations, here's a quick, engaging question for you. Where in the world are you currently watching this video from? I am committed to reading and personally replying to as many of your comments as possible, so please don't hesitate to share your experiences and insights. Your story might just be the inspiration someone else watching right now desperately needs to start their own journey to renewed strength. Now, without any further delay, let's embark on this journey to stronger legs, beginning with food number 5, because every single bite of the right food has the power to bring your strength back, potentially faster and more dramatically than you could ever imagine. Number 5. Sweet potatoes. The 5th most powerful food we're discussing today for maintaining robust, strong legs well into your 90s might genuinely take you by surprise, primarily because it isn't a traditional protein source at all. Yet, for centuries, humble sweet potatoes have been quietly working their miracles, fortifying the muscles of elderly populations, particularly across the vibrant islands of Okinawa, a renowned blue zone where people live exceptionally long and healthy lives. When esteemed Harvard researchers meticulously analyzed the dietary habits of some of the strongest and most resilient elderly individuals on Earth, they made a remarkable discovery. Those who regularly consumed sweet potatoes at least 4 times per week boasted an astonishing 60% more type 2 muscle fibers. These are the fast twitch, power generating fibers in their legs compared to their counterparts who rarely included this root vegetable in their diet. Sweet potatoes are rich in a powerful compound known as beta carotene, the vibrant pigment responsible for their beautiful orange hue. Your body efficiently converts this beta carotene into vitamin A, and it's this vitamin A that performs a truly remarkable feat within your muscle cells, a mechanism that scientists have only recently begun to fully comprehend. It acts as an internal shield, specifically protecting the mitochondria, often referred to as the tiny power plants or energy factories nestled within your muscle cells, from the relentless onslaught of oxidative damage. This damage, akin to rust slowly corroding an engine, accumulates steadily as you age, degrading cellular function. Think of vitamin A from sweet potatoes as providing crucial rust-proofing for your cellular engines, keeping them running smoothly and powerfully for longer. But the benefits don't end there. Sweet potatoes are also veritable powerhouses of potassium, delivering a substantial dose of approximately 700 milligrams per medium-sized potato. Potassium is an absolutely indispensable mineral for optimal muscle contraction and, crucially, for preventing those excruciatingly painful nighttime leg cramps that unfortunately plague so many older adults, disrupting their sleep and comfort. Furthermore, the captivating purple varieties of sweet potato, especially the highly regarded Okinawa 1 purple sweet potato, contain additional potent compounds called anthocyanins. Researchers at Auburn University have excitingly found that these anthocyanins can dramatically boost muscle endurance by an impressive 23%, allowing you to stay active and mobile for longer periods without fatigue. Now, here's where the preparation of sweet potatoes becomes profoundly important and can make all the difference in unlocking their full leg-strengthening potential. Many people unknowingly make a critical mistake. They peel them. However, the skin of the sweet potato is a treasure trove of nutrients containing most of its fiber and a beneficial compound called chlorogenic acid. This acid plays a vital role in helping to regulate blood sugar levels, thereby preventing the sharp insulin spikes that can, ironically, contribute to the breakdown of precious muscle tissue over time. According to the wisdom of Japanese longevity experts, the optimal preparation method is to steam them whole, with the skin still intact, for approximately 25 to 30 minutes. The goal is to achieve a texture that is soft and tender, but not overly mushy, preserving their structural integrity and nutritional profile. This gentle steaming process not only locks in the maximum amount of nutrients, but also significantly increases the bioavailability of beta carotene by up to 300% compared to boiling or microwaving, meaning your body can absorb and utilize far more of this vital nutrient. After steaming, allow them to cool slightly. Then, for enhanced absorption, enjoy them with a small amount of healthy fat, such as a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil or a dollop of tahini. This is because beta-carotene is a fat-soluble vitamin, requiring dietary fat to be properly absorbed and assimilated by your body. The timing of your sweet potato consumption also holds significant importance. Eating sweet potatoes approximately 2 hours before your daily walk, a light exercise session, or any planned leg activity provides a steady, sustained release of energy that directly fuels your muscle cells without causing undesirable blood sugar fluctuations. For maximum long-term benefits, aim to consume one medium-sized sweet potato, roughly the size of your fist, at least 4 days per week. Try to alternate between orange and purple varieties to ensure you benefit from the full spectrum of muscle-protecting compounds these incredible root vegetables offer. Many centenarians in Okinawa actually kickstart their day by eating sweet potatoes for breakfast, often mashed and mixed with a touch of miso paste, which adds beneficial probiotics that further enhance nutrient absorption and gut health. The tangible results of this ancient practice truly speak for themselves. Elderly Okinawans who embrace this dietary habit exhibit quadriceps strength that is comparable to Americans who are a remarkable 30 years younger. If sweet potatoes serve as a strong foundational pillar for leg strength, then the next food we're about to discuss is like adding a potent rocket fuel directly to your leg muscles, propelling you forward with renewed vigor. Before we reveal it, please take a moment to smash that like button and subscribe right now. Don't miss out on the truly life-changing tips that are still to come. Number 4. Sardines. Coming in at number 4, we have sardines. These small, shimmering fish might just be the most profoundly underrated leg-strengthening food available on our planet, and the compelling scientific research supporting their efficacy is absolutely guaranteed to blow your mind. A truly groundbreaking study conducted by the University of Barcelona meticulously tracked 800 elderly participants over an extensive period of 5 years. The findings were nothing short of astonishing. Those who consistently incorporated sardines into their diet just twice a week experienced an incredible 78% less muscle loss in their legs compared to those who abstained from eating them. Sardines are an absolute powerhouse of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly the crucial EPA and DHA, which perform an extraordinary function deep within your muscle cells that virtually no other nutrient can replicate. These beneficial omega-3s are not just ingested, they literally become integrated into the very membrane of every single muscle cell in your legs, fundamentally altering their structure. This integration makes your muscle cells more flexible, more responsive to growth signals, and ultimately more resilient. Imagine upgrading the rigid, inflexible plastic of your cellular structure to a pliable, responsive, and robust rubber. That's the kind of transformation these omega-3s facilitate at a microscopic level. But here's what truly elevates sardines to a special category for enhancing leg strength. They are one of the very few foods that provide a complete, synergistic package of vitamin D, calcium, and high-quality protein, all perfectly bundled together. A single standard can of sardines, consumed with their soft, edible bones, delivers approximately 350 milligrams of highly absorbable calcium, a mineral that is absolutely essential for robust muscle contraction and bone health. Alongside this, you get about 200 international units of vitamin D, a nutrient that a staggering number of people over 60 are desperately deficient in. This widespread vitamin D deficiency is directly and strongly linked to weakened legs and a significantly increased risk of falls. Studies have unequivocally shown that simply correcting this deficiency can improve leg strength by an impressive 40% within a mere 3 months. The protein found in sardines is also exceptionally unique because it contains all the essential amino acids in perfect, biologically ideal proportions for efficient muscle synthesis, including notably high levels of leucine, which acts like a molecular switch, signaling your muscles to initiate growth and repair processes. Now, it's a common oversight that many people unintentionally undermine the benefits of sardine consumption by either purchasing the wrong type or preparing them incorrectly. The ideal sardines you should seek out are those packed in water, or, even better, in high-quality olive oil. Avoid those packed in soybean oil or other inflammatory vegetable oils, as these can actually interfere with the crucial process of muscle recovery and overall health. Furthermore, wild-caught sardines, sourced from the pristine cold waters of regions like the Pacific or Atlantic, are unequivocally the best choice because they boast significantly higher concentrations of those invaluable omega-3 fatty acids. The absolute most effective way to consume sardines for maximizing leg strength is directly from the can, including the bones. Those seemingly insignificant soft bones are precisely where the majority of the highly absorbable calcium resides. If you're new to the delightful world of sardines and find their taste a little strong initially, Start by mashing them thoroughly with a fork and mixing in a generous squeeze of fresh lemon juice. This not only brightens and improves their flavor profile, but also dramatically increases your body's absorption of iron by up to 4 times. You can effortlessly integrate them into your diet by adding them to a vibrant salad featuring dark leafy greens, or by mashing them onto wholesome whole grain toast adorned with fresh, sliced tomatoes. The golden rule is to aim for consumption at least twice per week, with each serving being around 3 to 4 ounces, which is roughly equivalent to one standard can. For the pinnacle of muscle benefits, try to consume sardines within an hour after walking, hiking, or engaging in any form of leg exercises. This specific window is when your muscles are most receptive and primed for protein synthesis and repair. It's fascinating to note that many of the robust elderly inhabitants of Mediterranean coastal towns often eat sardines almost daily, frequently enjoying them for lunch alongside olives and fresh vegetables. This consistent practice allows them to maintain an extraordinary ability to climb steep coastal paths and navigate uneven terrain well into their 90s. The cumulative effect of this regular sardine intake is truly remarkable. After just 8 weeks of consistent consumption, studies reveal measurable increases in both quiet strength, that foundational underlying power, and walking speed in individuals over the age of 70. While sardines diligently rebuild your muscles from within, the next food we're about to explore literally signals your muscles to actively resist the age-related breakdown process. Number 3, black beans. The third most powerful food for cultivating and maintaining robust, strong legs well into your 90s is the unassuming yet incredibly potent black bean. The underlying scientific rationale for their effectiveness is nothing short of absolutely fascinating and deeply insightful. Researchers at the esteemed National Institute on Aging made a striking discovery. Elderly individuals who consistently consumed black beans at least 5 times per week possessed leg muscles that appeared a remarkable 10 to 15 years younger on MRI scans when compared to those who rarely incorporated these legumes into their diet. Black beans boast an incredibly unique and powerful combination of nutrients that collaborate synergistically, like a perfectly orchestrated symphony, to both preserve existing leg muscle mass and actively stimulate the growth of new muscle. Firstly, they are generously packed with high-quality plant-based protein, providing approximately 15 grams per cooked cup. But this isn't just any protein. Black beans contain specific, highly beneficial amino acids such as arginine and glutamine. These directly stimulate muscle protein synthesis, the process of building new muscle, while simultaneously working to significantly reduce inflammation within muscle tissue. This powerful dual action is akin to simultaneously building new muscle and diligently protecting the muscle you already have from degradation. However, what truly sets black beans apart and makes them exceptionally special for leg strength is their rich content of something called resistant starch. This particular type of starch isn't fully digested in the small intestine, but instead travels to the large intestine, where it acts as a vital food source for beneficial gut bacteria. These friendly bacteria then produce short-chain fatty acids, most notably butyrate. This remarkable butyrate then embarks on a journey through your bloodstream, eventually reaching your leg muscles, where it literally switches on genes responsible for preventing muscle wasting, a common concern as we age. Japanese researchers have demonstrated that elderly individuals with higher levels of butyrate in their systems exhibit an impressive 35% more muscle mass in their legs. Beyond protein and resistant starch, black beans are also loaded with magnesium, offering approximately 120 milligrams per cup. Magnesium is an absolutely critical mineral for optimal muscle function because it plays a key role in helping your muscles relax properly after contraction. Without sufficient magnesium, your leg muscles can remain in a state of partial contraction, leading to persistent weakness, painful cramps, and that familiar, heavy, fatigued leg feeling that many older people frequently experience. The folate, about 250 micrograms per cup, present in black beans further aids in the construction of new muscle cells and the meticulous repair of damaged ones, while the iron content ensures efficient oxygen delivery to your hardworking muscles, fueling their performance. Tragically, the way many people prepare black beans inadvertently destroys a significant portion of these valuable muscle-building compounds. If you opt for canned beans for convenience, always remember to rinse them thoroughly under cold water. This crucial step removes approximately 40% of the excess sodium, making them much healthier. However, if you're cooking dried beans from scratch, make sure to save the cooking liquid, as it's brimming with valuable nutrients. The optimal preparation begins by soaking dried black beans overnight in water, along with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar or lemon juice. This acidic environment helps to break down phytic acid, a naturally occurring compound that can otherwise inhibit the absorption of essential minerals. After soaking, drain the beans and cook them in fresh water, ideally with a strip of kombu seaweed. Kombu not only adds valuable minerals, but also significantly enhances the digestibility of the beans. Cook them slowly and gently at a low simmer for about 90 minutes until they are perfectly creamy but still retain their distinct shape. The timing of black bean consumption is enormously important for maximizing their impact on leg strength. Eating them approximately 4 to 5 hours before bedtime provides a steady, slow release of amino acids throughout the night. This is particularly beneficial because it actively prevents muscle breakdown during sleep, which is unfortunately when a significant portion of age-related muscle loss naturally occurs. For maximum benefits, aim for a half-cup serving of cooked black beans at least 5 days per week. Ideally, pair them with a whole grain such as brown rice or quinoa. This combination creates a complete protein profile that rivals meat in its muscle-building power. It's inspiring to note that many of the strongest elderly individuals residing in Costa Rica's Nicoya Peninsula, another celebrated blue zone, enjoy black beans with virtually every meal. They are often mashed and seasoned simply with cumin and garlic, which adds not only flavor but also additional anti-inflammatory compounds that further protect and support muscle tissue. The transformation experienced from this consistent dietary practice can be truly dramatic. Studies indicate that regularly incorporating black beans into your daily diet can boost leg strength by an impressive 25% in just 10 weeks, with participants frequently reporting noticeably easier stair climbing and the ability to walk significantly longer distances with greater comfort. While black beans excel at preventing muscle breakdown, the next food on our list actually goes a step further, actively reversing muscle aging at a fundamental cellular level. Number 2. Eggs. The second most remarkably powerful food for cultivating truly unbreakable legs, even as you approach and pass the age of 90, is the incredible, humble egg. Recent cutting-edge research has completely revolutionized our conventional understanding of precisely why eggs are so critically important for maintaining and building leg strength in older adults. A landmark study conducted by the University of Illinois revealed a startling truth. Elderly individuals who consistently consumed whole eggs daily experienced an astonishing 57% more muscle protein synthesis in their legs compared to those who ate only egg whites or, indeed, avoided eggs altogether. This profound discovery effectively shattered the long-held, but ultimately misguided, belief that egg whites alone were superior for muscle building due to their lower fat content. Whole eggs unequivocally contain the highest quality protein found on Earth, boasting a biological value of 100. This perfect score means that your body can literally utilize every single amino acid present in a whole egg for the crucial processes of building and repairing muscle tissue. But here's what truly makes whole eggs extraordinary for fortifying leg strength. The yolk, often discarded by the misinformed, is a powerhouse of nutrients. It contains vitamin D, choline, and leucine, all present in perfectly synergistic proportions that effectively trigger something called the mTOR pathway. This pathway is essentially your muscle's master growth switch. a crucial signaling mechanism for muscle development. When you consume whole eggs, especially shortly after engaging your legs in activity or exercise, this mTOR activation is 3 times stronger than what you would achieve with any other single protein source. The choline found generously in egg yolks, approximately 147 milligrams per egg, is absolutely critical for efficient muscle contraction. It acts as a vital precursor for producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that serves as the direct communication link between your brain and your leg muscles, instructing them precisely when and how hard to contract. Without adequate levels of choline, your brain literally cannot communicate effectively with your leg muscles, leading to noticeable weakness, compromised coordination, and a general lack of muscular control. Beyond these key nutrients, eggs also furnish your body with essential vitamin B12, selenium, and phosphorus, all of which are indispensable for optimal energy production within your hard-working muscle cells. The method by which you prepare your eggs makes a colossal difference in their muscle-building potential, and surprisingly, many people unknowingly get this completely wrong. Soft-boiled or perfectly poached eggs, characterized by their delightfully runny yolks, preserve the maximum amount of delicate nutrients and ensure the protein is in its most bioavailable form, ready for efficient muscle synthesis. Conversely, when you overcook eggs until the yolks become hard and chalky, you are inadvertently destroying many of the heat-sensitive vitamins and making the protein significantly harder for your digestive system to absorb and utilize. The optimal soft boiling technique involves bringing water to a gentle simmer, carefully adding your eggs, and cooking them for precisely 6 to 7 minutes to achieve that perfect soft-boiled consistency. If scrambled eggs are your preference, cook them slowly and gently over low heat in a small amount of butter or olive oil, removing them from the heat while they are still slightly creamy to maintain their nutritional integrity. The timing of egg consumption is absolutely paramount for maximizing the benefits to your leg strength. Consuming 2 to 3 whole eggs within 30 minutes after your morning walk, a leg workout, or any physical activity involving your legs creates what is known as an anabolic window. During this critical period, your muscles are supremely primed to absorb nutrients and accelerate their growth and strengthening processes. This post-activity egg consumption can dramatically increase muscle protein synthesis by up to an astounding 280% compared to eating eggs at random times throughout the day. For those who may harbor lingering concerns about dietary cholesterol, recent extensive research involving a massive cohort of 500,000 people has conclusively found that consuming up to 1 egg daily actually improved cardiovascular health in older adults, completely debunking the long-standing, often misunderstood cholesterol myth. The key, it turns out, is to eat whole eggs, not just the whites, because the synergistic nutrients found within the yolk actively assist your body in properly processing and utilizing cholesterol. Aim for at least 1 to 2 whole eggs daily, and potentially up to 3 if you are actively engaged in building and strengthening your leg muscles. It's inspiring to observe that many of the strongest elderly athletes often consume eggs twice daily, frequently enjoying them soft-boiled for breakfast and then again incorporated into a nutritious vegetable frittata for dinner. The remarkable results are truly undeniable. Elderly individuals who make whole eggs a daily dietary staple can maintain leg strength equivalent to people 20 years younger, with studies consistently showing significant improvements in walking speed, balance, and stair climbing ability within as little as 6 weeks. While eggs might represent the near-perfect muscle food, the number 1 food on this list contains something so incredibly powerful that it can literally make your muscles grow and regenerate as if you were decades younger. Number 1. Wild-caught salmon. The number 1 most profoundly powerful food for maintaining unbelievably strong and resilient legs, even at the venerable age of 90, is undoubtedly wild-caught salmon. The extensive and deeply compelling research supporting this claim is so persuasive that some scientists are now boldly referring to it as the closest thing we have to a genuine fountain of youth for your muscles. A truly revolutionary study conducted by the Washington University School of Medicine revealed that older adults who simply ate wild salmon just 3 times per week experienced muscle growth typically observed in individuals a remarkable 30 years younger than themselves. Their leg strength increased by an astounding 68% in an unbelievably short span of just 16 weeks. Wild salmon contains an absolutely unique and potent compound known as astaxanthin. This powerful antioxidant is not only responsible for giving salmon its vibrant, characteristic pinkish-red color, but it also performs an outright miraculous function within your muscle cells that no other food can truly replicate. Astaxanthin deeply penetrates into your muscle mitochondria, those vital cellular powerhouses, and acts as an extraordinary protective shield, guarding them from the pervasive oxidative damage that typically accumulates with age and is the primary culprit behind muscles weakening over time. Imagine installing an impenetrable, protective force field around your cellular energy plants. That's the kind of safeguarding astaxanthin provides. But here's what truly solidifies wild salmon's position as the ultimate leg-strengthening food. It delivers a perfect storm of muscle-building nutrients, all synergistically bundled within a single, delicious package. A modest 3-ounce serving provides a robust 22 grams of complete, high-quality protein. You also receive massive, beneficial doses of omega-3 fatty acids, renowned for their ability to significantly reduce muscle inflammation. Crucially, it offers vitamin D, a nutrient rarely found in such substantial amounts in food, and high levels of creatine, a compound that directly fuels muscle contractions, providing immediate energy for movement. The specific omega-3s found in wild salmon, EPA, and DHA are directly incorporated into the membranes of your muscle cells, rendering them more responsive to growth signals and significantly more resistant to age-related breakdown. Studies have consistently shown that the omega-3 levels in wild salmon are up to 4 times higher than those found in farmed salmon, unequivocally highlighting